name is Jen, and I'm a mom in Atlanta, Georgia. I intend to breastfeed this time around. I was not able to with my daughter, and it was devastating because that was the culture that I was in. Breast is best. My milk never came in, and I went to lactation consultant appointments that were super expensive, like $80 for 15 minutes. I did something called triple feeding, where you feed and then you pump and then you feed again. And I got 45 minutes of sleep one day, and I just kind of broke down. I went into a really deep depression. I felt very, very guilty. I ended up going through counseling as well. I felt like I really missed out a lot with my daughter, Mia, because I was so stressed out. I'm not going to risk my mental health this time. I gave birth to a 9-pound, 2-ounce little boy, and the first feeding went better than I expected. But this time we had a pediatric nurse to help. It went really well. It didn't hurt as bad as last time, but I'm confident that I can breastfeed. I'm excited this time. The subsequent latches were not great. He kept biting my nipple. I tried to push through it. The lactation consultant came to my room about 26 hours after I requested one. By then, the damage had been done. So we ended up feeding him a bottle in the hospital because his blood sugar was critically low. It's just too hard to feed with him. It's just excruciating, even with a lactation consultant helping. He has a tongue tie as well, and I just don't want to put him through surgery. It's just not worth it to me to be constrained to a pump. So we went to the pediatrician this morning, and I kind of broke down when she asked me how breastfeeding was going, and she gave me a hug and said, I fully support whatever you want to do. And I said, I want to exclusively formula feed. And she said, do it and don't look back. So I felt really encouraged by that. So we are in the middle of the coronavirus outbreak. Last week, we were not able to find the formula we needed to feed our son. It was terrifying thinking that you're not going to be able to feed your child. People are hoarding it around here, and I have no breast milk, so that's it. We texted out our church group, and luckily our small group leader found 5 bottles of the Ready Feed formula for us, and that lasted us 5 days, so that was really, really helpful. But this week, my son has been crying all day and all night when he is awake. We took him to the pediatrician reluctantly yesterday, and they diagnosed him with colic and acid reflux. But this is just a really trying time for us right now. My son is almost 11 weeks, and the breast pump and the breast pump parts had been on my counter since he was born. Every time I pass it, subconsciously, I'm reminded that I couldn't produce any breast milk. I decided today enough was enough, so I looked up how to recycle my pump so that I'm not constantly reminded about not being able to produce. So I took my son to his checkup. He's in the 90th something percentile for height and upper 70th percentile for weight, so he is doing well on formula.